What's up, Ego Hackers? Welcome to the show. We have, what's your name?
Claire.
Claire, Miss Claire, yes. How old are you? Where do you come from? What's your thing? What's your story-ish?
My name's Claire. I'm 22. I was born in Missoula, Montana.
Awesome.
And I do hair for a living.
Awesome.
Cosmetologist. Follow my Instagram, Claire the Cosmo.
Claire the Cosmo.
Yeah, it's fitting.
We'll definitely do that. The audience does have a tendency of interacting with guests on the show, so
cool.
Never not self-promote.
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard out there.
And White Pine photo, her photographer.
Yep.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get to you for sure. You'll have your chance on the show.
I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, like, you just come down here regularly? Is that your thing, or?
Oh no, I live here now, but I was born in Missoula. Yeah.
You're born in Missoula.
Yeah, but I live here in Coeur d'Alene now. Yeah, and I live here.
For what? Just your job? Is that the only reason, or you just really like it here?
No, I have family here, so I moved here.
So they all moved from Missoula then?
No.
Nope. You just threw a dart on a dartboard or on a map, and it landed here, and here I am.
I just followed my family here, so now I live here.
Where did you go to school? Paul Mitchell, Aveda, or what?
Tony and Guy. And then I went.
I don't even know Tony and Guy. What's that?
It's kind of like Paul Mitchell, just like a different.
Kind of like.
Yeah.
Not like Gene Juarez or something like that.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay. That's mostly like a West Coast Seattle thing, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. I do like Paul Mitchell though, a lot. I like their shaping cream personally, the tea tree stuff. Yeah, it's so good.
That's what I've heard. I don't use a ton of Paul Mitchell, but
I believe Tony and Guy originated in like Italy or something. They're like French or something. So they're
French.
No idea.
Well, like overseas, and then like obviously they opened over in the United States. So it's a pretty big company.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I went there, and I've been doing hair for 2 years. Crazy, it goes by quick.
Why?
Why what?
Why does it go quick?
I don't know. I just feel like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing still.
Why?
A little bit.
You don't know what you're doing?
I mean, I do now, but sometimes it's like, whoa, 2 years, that's a long time.
So it just kind of it's like life right before your eyes kind of a thing. Just.
Yep.
Do you make good money at least?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't the first year. It was hard as hell, but it's getting good, people. Getting good.
Able to pay off your education debt super quick now?
Yep.
Moved on from that?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
How many clients do you have throughout the day?
Depends on the day and what exactly I'm doing to each client, but usually like 3 or 4.
3 or 4?
Sometimes 2 if it's a really big color correction. Sometimes
so you
1.
specialize in color? Is that like your main thing? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like they're longer services rather than like haircuts.
So it's
go a
like
little quicker.
So you can have like a 6-hour patient or patient. Sorry.
Client. Yeah.
Client. Sorry. I'm so ignorant. I'm just embarrassing myself on my own show.
No, it's okay. They are patients. They're patient as fuck, dude. It takes a long time to do hair, let me tell you what.
Yeah.
And they're patient with me.
Did you just say she's a therapist?
Well, it is. Yeah. I mean,
they'd fucking talk my ear off all day about their problems, and it's like emotionally draining sometimes.
Dang.
Yeah. I hear some tea for sure.
Wow.
Sometimes
Have you ever
I
decided to make a blog about all the tea that you hear?
That's a good idea. Maybe I should do this.
Yeah.
My new career.
Maybe you should do
my
this.
side gig.
Your side gig, your little side hustle.
Yep.
Just record your patients.
Yeah. Maybe I will do that.
That's amazing. Definitely record those patients. All right. Let's get on with the reading.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
So you're this person that just like lives in the moment all the time, really aware of what everyone else is doing. You could definitely figure out like, hey, that guy kind of looks like a this, and then you find out that that's what you suspect that he's done. He really has done that. It's like, oh shit, how did I figure that out? But she definitely knows. She's got a nice little sense about her, what people are done, what they look like. She likes comparing everything to everything all the time. Little Miss Comparison here. Love it. But she's very responsible with what she likes, very responsible with how she feels and what she specifically values. And she values things differently. Her principles really matter. Because, hey, I know what I like, I know how I feel. But you don't let anyone else tell you how you feel at all. In fact, you see a lot of people being super irresponsible with their value system. And then you're like, well, hey, I'm really responsible with my value system. Holy crap, what the hell is their problem? You know? But she really, really, really cares about her reputation and her status. She's very aware of what other people think about her.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
No?
No, I don't think that's true.
You don't care about what other people think about you?
No.
Not at all? Why not? I'm not talking about how they feel. I'm talking about, like, true false judgments. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, false judgments, yeah, I think everybody cares about that.
Okay.
If they're false judgments and they're not true, then...
But what if... But don't you like it when someone comes up to you, like someone that, you know, that you allow to be somewhat close to, and they're like, well, I think highly of you. And then they say that, but then they're also able to list out reasons why, because they remember things that you did for them. Are you denying that? Oh,
no,
well, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but everybody
apparently that's
likes
obvious.
that. Everybody likes
Everyone
that.
likes that. No, I think you're just projecting yourself on
No.
other people. Because I don't care about that at all. If someone was to come up to, if someone was going to tell me that, hey, Chase, you know, I think highly of you, I'd be like, what's your angle? Shut up. You know, that would be my reaction to that. I wouldn't be able to handle that.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
So, how do you deal with the rage that comes when people take your choice away? They take your freedom away. How do you deal with that?
I don't know. On to the next. Just move on.
Moved on. They're just out of your life. It's all over.
Yep.
All right. You get a little nostalgic though. Get a little nostalgic, kind of worried that the good times never come again sometimes, you know? Worrying about your past, worrying about whether or not you're going to be comfortable.
Nah.
No?
Nope. I'm going to have fun forever.
Gonna have fun forever.
Gonna have fun forever.
Oh, hope springs eternal. That's so good. Yeah, but doesn't it make you so angry, though, when people put obstacles in your way all the time? When it gets like, oh, hey, you know, gotta wait. Like, for example, let's say you're in a restaurant, right? You're with your friends. You gotta wait and see what everyone else orders first before you order.
Yeah, I guess, kind of.
Yeah.
I do. That's my friend Maddie right there. She's a bartender.
Yeah, she's cool.
I always wait
one of my
till
favorite people.
Yeah, she's awesome. I always wait till she orders, but she just likes good shit, okay? And she just knows.
She just knows.
Yeah, and she just likes.
So you do
good
care
shit.
about what other people think.
Only people that are close to me, I guess I should say.
That matters.
Yeah.
It would really hurt you if they thought less of you all of a sudden. What if someone came in and poisoned the well and said things about you behind your back, and all of a sudden everyone's thinking less of you? I'd be really pissed. Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. What? Thanks, Taylor.
Oh, don't worry, it'll be your turn next.
I don't think I want a turn. I'm just putting a little.
Oh, you will have a turn.
You
You'll want a turn. Trust me. You will want this. It'll be fun. Yeah.
I'm scared.
No, you don't want to be scared. So, like, it's always so interesting because you put what you like and how you feel above the feelings of others because you see other people's, like, what they value is kind of like corrupt. You know, it's not like.
That's true.
Yeah. But, you know, you're not exactly aware of what's true or false because from your perspective, it's true or false doesn't matter compared to it's all about what you believe. Belief is everything to you. You love you some beliefs. Beliefs. Yep, beliefs. Beliefs are really what matter because people make decisions and they act based on their beliefs. Yeah, that's how you see it.
Yeah, for sure. I do.
But here's the thing, though. Like, the worst thing about you, though, is
I have flaws.
Yeah.
You're about to tell me my flaws.
I've already mentioned some of those flaws, but you're really good at deflecting.
I've heard that a few times.
Is that you really don't give a shit about other people's freedom of choice as much as you care about your freedom of choice. Especially if anyone ever puts their freedom of choice above yours. That ain't going to happen.
I don't really think that's a flaw, though.
Oh, you don't think that's a flaw?
I don't think so.
Love the deflection. It's my
I don't
favorite.
think so.
I love that. I love that. God, this is really good. I'm glad to see that deflection. It's so good. I'm so happy for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah. The thing you care about the most in the world is deep respect. You want to be treated with respect. You want to be revered by others. Be regarded. Because people disrespectful. Ooh.
That's true. I do hate disrespectful ass people.
Yeah.
Don't be fucking mean.
Yeah.
Be a bitch.
You're very independent. Your independence is everything to you. Sometimes if that means you have to work alone, you're willing to do it because it's like, holy shit. So many people are so unreliable and
People are unreliable. That's a
it
fact.
really bothers you.
I wouldn't say it bothers
Yeah, because
me,
you can
but
just be like independent and kind of figure it out your own, right?
yeah, for sure. I think everybody should be like that.
Well, she's not. She's not like that.
I'm not like what? What did you say?
She likes being on a team. She likes to be in the interdependent group, whereas you're independent. So it's a little different.
Depending. I was a 3-sport athlete my whole entire life, so I know how to work as a team. But I do like to be independent.
Well, we'll get to that in a few minutes.
Yeah, Taylor, you have to now.
So let me describe your ideal man to you.
Let's hear it, because I'm very curious.
He is a man of great endurance and great strength. He always sticks around no matter how much you fail. He's always there, always reliable. Never going to leave, never going to abandon. He's just always there, hyper dutiful, hyper loyal. He very much cares about how you feel on a regular basis. And he will even listen to your feelings even if he thinks you're wrong. But he will criticize you sometimes just from the perspective of helping you grow and helping you along the way. He removes obstacles out of your way. He's actually afraid of you not wanting him anymore, and he admires your passion. He admires that you do want him, and he really likes that about you. He's also worried about potentially performing badly himself and worried that he might make you uncomfortable, so he tries to avoid that as best he can. And then also, he's very critical towards his own self-worth, basically, sometimes to a point of being self-deprecating, but then you're like, you don't have to be so self-deprecating, and he really likes that about you because you're like, no, I feel good about you because of XYZ things that you've done for me, so don't worry about it. And it gives him additional reassurance, but at the same time, he's constantly getting freedom, in giving you options, always giving you a choice. Hey, do you want to do this? Hey, do you want to do that? Do you want? He's Mr. Options. He's always giving you options constantly. That way, your freedom of choice is never threatened in any situation. Although he's entirely unaware of what other people think. And he has a tendency of opening his mouth in certain situations that could potentially make you look bad because you don't like being made look bad at all. So you got to be like, hey, you should probably think about this differently because it might make people think that we look bad and we got to avoid that. And he'll be like, oh, my bad, you're right, fair enough. So he'll listen to that. It's pretty cool. He's also all about safety. Safety is everything to him. And you feel safe around him constantly because he's constantly trying to keep everything safe as much as possible.
Yeah, that's true. I have been told I look a little scary and intimidating. So
I didn't get that vibe.
That's good.
No.
That's good.
I didn't get
But
that
you're
vibe at
also
all.
a psychic, so you can read people pretty well.
Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much. Yeah,
He knows me. He gets it.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
You're
Let's
welcome.
get your friend in. It's your turn. Your turn.
It's my turn.
Yes.
You have to.
I'm not
Taylor,
trying
it
to
is.
cry.
fine.
You'll be fine.
Or I don't go on camera. Man.
No, it makes you look really pretty.
Yeah, it does.
Thank you for
I
that.
have really good filters on, so we're good.
We have really good filters on. Oh my god, that makes me feel worse.
It's normal because, like, you know, sometimes women are like, well, I don't want to even be on the show, and I'm like, well, I got these filters, and I'm like, okay, cool, you know, so I just have them on by default.
I think I just have. I can't. God,
So, yeah,
I need to
please
stop
switch
talking. I need to stop.
Okay, bye guys. Follow me on Insta.
Yeah.
Claire, I'm not. No, we're not.
Taylor.
No, we're not.
Welcome to the show.
I'm just trying to. Oh god.
Welcome to the show. I'm so happy you're here. Are you ready for your reading?
No, I thought I was. I was like, sure, and then now I don't know. So.
You are an extremely caring person. You know all the time how everyone feels all the time, and you're constantly going out of your way to make everyone feel as good as possible, which is really cool that you do that. And one of the reasons why you do that is because you're actually worried that you're not good enough, and you're worried that you're not a good enough person. It's these feelings of unworthiness, and it's because you overcompensate and go out of your way to care for other people in the process. You may not know exactly what makes you valuable, but you do know that you know. And you may not know what makes you valuable, but the thing is, it's okay. It allows you to discover what those things are over time. So you just avoid the things that you know that would make you not valuable, and you're good to go. You may not know what makes you valuable, but again, you're constantly focused on other people, giving them a really good experience. You want to be as memorable as possible to others, right? That way, you're not rejected.
Having a good time.
You're not rejected. You're not abandoned because you know inevitably you'll fail. You know inevitably you'll fail, but you've stored up all these good memories into other people. So you've stored up good memories into other people, so they remember the good things you've done for them. So that when you do fail, they're like, it's just a one-off. It's cool. She's done all this other things. When they remember that, so they stick around for you no matter what. That's awesome. You're very, you know what you want. Probably a little impulsive when you were younger, but you are responsible with what you do want. And then, but you're very critical towards other people's decision making and critical towards what they want and their choices. When you know you're more responsible with your choices than they are. You got to be careful though, because sometimes you can assume people are up to no good. They can turn into an unhealthy paranoia where you could potentially accuse the guy of cheating on you who never actually did.
Well, I don't think I did that.
But the potential is there, is what I'm saying.
Oh, there is potential of that?
Potential.
Oh, okay. As in, like, I could think that or something one day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, you go out of your way to be as memorable as possible, give people a really good experience. If you're cooking a big meal, because let's be honest, you're really good at event planning, you're really good at throwing a party, you're really good at cooking. If you just apply yourself, you're there, you know it. But if you invited 100 people to your party that you were cooking and putting on, and if one person was unhappy, you'd feel like a failure. Even though 99 of them are like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing in the world, you know. But you'd still feel like a failure because of that one. Because you really go out of the way to be the best whenever you can. And that is one of the ways to hurt you. However, the number one way to hurt you is to tell you that you're stupid. You spend so much time thinking about everything all the time. Why? Because you're afraid that you might actually be incorrect about certain things. So you really overcompensate in the thinking area and process as much information as possible and think about everything. And because you put that huge amount of effort in it, it really hurts you when someone tells you that you're stupid. And you're not.
No, I am not stupid. I am smart.
However,
oh,
it has a bad. There can be a bad thing about it.
Save me. What is the bad thing?
You have a tendency of expecting everyone else to listen to you, but you won't listen to anyone. And you can actually have a tendency of being a bad listener, which can blow up in your face if you're not careful. Watch out.
I've been listening this whole time.
Yes, thank you. I'm just talking about you in general.
I feel like I'm a good listener.
Here's the thing, though. You're really like a person who has high capacity for teaching. You can teach other people. But if you're not willing to humble yourself and be the student, which requires lots of listening, you're not going to be the best teacher. And teaching others and improving others is a really big deal to you? Big way.
Yeah, I could say that in some aspects of my life.
Okay, yeah.
Some. Like, I said, well, I don't know. I just want everybody to... oh God, why are you looking?
Why am I looking? So you're so aware of everyone else's actions around you, what they're doing.
I'm very observant. I hate it. I can't help it.
Always aware of who's working an angle because you're aware of what everyone gets out of certain situations versus other things. Your deadly sin is pride, though. Deadly sin is pride, but your living virtue is humility. You oscillate between the two, which is pretty cool. Yeah, you want to be on the show too?
I'm on a show, you guys.
I've been in the background a few times already, so.
Yeah.
Oh, a few times.
I should be signing a waiver or something.
Be like, you can use me. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't even know.
And
what
then
to say.
one of your weaknesses is that you're insanely forgetful. You got to write everything down.
That is true. I literally have short-term memory loss. I almost died in a car accident.
Dang.
I was ejected 50 feet and we rolled 3 times going 60 miles per
Wow.
hour. So I literally have a head injury. So I will say yes, I do take notes on everything.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Some people call me Dory.
The worst part about you, though,
I could be close, though.
Well, I know. Honestly, I'm like chilling. I'm chilling, trying to just take in every good thing. So
the worst thing about you, though, is that
I thought you've been saying bad things this whole time. I'm like,
no. The worst thing is that because you care so much about what you personally think and what you are focusing on what's true or false, you don't really care about what other people think at all. It just doesn't matter that much. So there might be a situation where you're in a group and you might tell everyone, hey guys, everyone's voices matter. Everyone's voice matters. And then you get your turn to speak and then you speak and then you walk out. No point listening. I had my say. Bye.
really? You think that? I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Why not?
Because I like to listen to people and be there for them because I don't want someone else walking away from me.
But it's definitely a potential. And I
guess-
know that you...
I guess if their information or they're being rude or something is wrong, I don't know, then I'll walk away.
Well, you're a very ethical person. You're always trying to do the right thing. Versus her, she's a very independent person and she'll just do what works and she's okay with breaking the rules. Whereas you're not okay with breaking the rules.
Not anymore.
You care about social etiquette way more because you don't want to make anyone feel bad.
Yeah. Well, I don't. I don't want to hurt anybody. There's no point unless they deserve it.
Oh, unless they deserve it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, literally. I'm nice to anyone, everyone until they have the issue, and that's when the mean side comes out. And I think everybody should take that advice because fuck bullies.
Fair enough.
Yeah. No, not you. No, I'm saying in general. But, you know.
Would you like me to describe your ideal man to you?
My ideal man? Honestly, I don't.
He's a very mysterious fellow. The most mysterious of them all. He's like an oracle.
Okay.
Knows exactly what he values, and he values you such that he makes you the top priority.
I hope so.
He cares all about what you want, and he always wants you to tell him directly what you want. It's very important to him. And he loves how comfortable you make him all the time. And every time you touch him, he just always reacts so positively to your touch, every time. And he's so afraid of what other people think of him, and it's so nice that you're in his life because you think highly of him, and he values that, he treasures that so much. He's so worried that he's so selfish, but you see him be selfless all the time, so you always remind him how selfless he really is. He also values that. And he's very critical about what he wants, so oftentimes he'll just ask you what you want, because chances are you're way more responsible with what you want, so he kind of lets you take the lead in that area. That way you always have that freedom, and that freedom of expression if necessary, and freedom of caring, He's entirely unaware, though, of the physical environment, which means he sucks at dressing himself, and he needs some advice. Let's be honest. He really sucks. He's just going for comfort. He doesn't care about looks. Comfort only. Looks is like meh. But you help him try to get comfort and looks at the same time to kind of improve him. He also has a tendency to drop shit all the time, bouncing and bumping into things. He's kind of clumsy. Very clumsy fellow. And he has a tendency to be, like when he's in his worst though, he can be really, really hypercritical. It's rare though. But as long as he feels good, as long as he's comfortable, it'll never happen. And you're one of the very few people, if not the only person, that can actually make that happen in his life. And he's hyper loyal, always sticks around, always remembers everything. You don't even have to write shit down around him because you can just, hey, do you remember this? Do you remember that? Or he'll just remind you before it happens. That way you can always, have your proper prior planning so that you can prevent piss poor performance. Because you care about performance. Yeah, and performing well.
So wait, is this my ideal man or is this my future man you're talking about? Because I need this in my life.
That's up to you.
I'm manifesting it right now.
Manifesting. Funny you say that.
Why is that funny?
Oh, it is.
Why is it funny? I'm so confused. Okay, what? Why is that funny? Now I gotta know.
All right. You guys ready for the big reveal?
What's the big reveal? Oh my God, Claire, you're missing the best part. There's a reveal. There's a reveal.
Oh God.
I don't know.
I'm not actually a psychic.
I knew it.
I'm shocked.
But I'm a psychologist.
Oh shit, I need that. A psychologist. Well, that's cool.
It is cool.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
You can go psychic for short. I mean, for a psychologist. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Lots of fun.
just a little like white lie, maybe. Not a white lie, but you just went around. That's funny.
It's fun. It's sexy. Whatever.
I love it. I love it.
All right, cool. Thanks for watching, folks. Like and subscribe. See you guys on the next episode.